The stranger came at sundown, riding slow, one hand loose on the reins, his hat brim cutting the light in half. He stopped at the edge of Red River, same place the river had once turned red for a reason no one talked about. The horse snorted tired, as if it remembered something too. The man looked up at the town, small, crooked, pretending to be quiet. The air smelled of dust, coffee, the kind of trouble that never left for good. A sign creaked above the saloon. When night took the street, the stranger sat outside, staring at the moon's reflection in a cracked window. He touched the scar under his collar. The thin line healed wrong. He didn't know how he'd gotten it. He didn't know much of anything. The sheriff came out, hat in hand. "You stand long?" "Depends," the stranger said, "on whether I belong here. You remember anything?" He smiled, empty, tired. Bits, smoke, a name that won't settle. The sheriff nodded toward the horizon. "There's a grave up that ridge. Belonged to a man who rode like you, looked like you too. That a warning or welcome?" The sheriff shrugged. "Neither. Sometimes they're the same." The wind kicked up, dry, restless. The stranger stood, hand brushing the handle of his gun like it was an old habit that remembered better than he did. He turned toward the dark ridge. "Maybe I'll visit that grave," he said. "Best do it before dawn," the sheriff replied. "Why?" "Because dawn has a way of showing what night forgives." The stranger tipped his hat and walked toward the edge of town. Every step stirred dust that refused to settle behind him. At the ridge, the air was still, holding its breath. He found the grave unmarked, untended. Just a circle of stones, a single bullet casing at the center. He crouched. The soil was warm, too warm. He brushed it aside and found a locket. Inside, a woman's face, Lily. He didn't know the name, but his hands started shaking. The moonlight made her eyes in the picture glint like memory. He whispered, "Who are you?" And the ground answered, a whisper of wind that wasn't wind. "You know." He stumbled back. His pulse pounded like hoofbeats in a canyon. He heard footsteps, someone approaching behind. He turned. Eli stood there, older, still carrying that patience that only grief can teach. By morning, the stranger was gone from town. Eli sat on the porch with the sheriff, sipping coffee gone cold. "You think he'll come back?" the sheriff asked. Eli didn't answer right away. He was watching dust rise from the trail leading east. "It depends," he said finally, "on whether he's remembering or running." The sheriff frowned. "Same thing for some men." Eli nodded. "Not for him. Running's what he did before. Remembering's what he's doing now." They watched the sun lift itself over the canyon, turning Red River gold again for a minute. The sheriff squinted. "Some men live by bullets, some by prayers, but the rare ones, the ones like Jack Monroe, they live by unfinished stories. And somewhere beyond the ridge, one was still being told.